I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nichols Nook. If you're new here, my name is Jess and I'm currently 36 weeks pregnant with our first baby. So I am a first-time mom and baby girl could really make her arrival at any given moment. So I actually had an appointment today that I will cover in my 36-week update, which will be posted on Saturday. And I do have some exciting news. So if you're not already subscribed, definitely hit that red subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss that video. The time is getting close where we're going to be able to meet our baby girl, and I just want to share everything with you guys. I know that I have found following other moms throughout their pregnancies have been so helpful to me, and I hope that by me documenting my pregnancy, it has helped you some if you're pregnant as well. If you're not yet caught up with our journey, definitely check out our pregnancy playlist, which will be listed down in the description box below. And my weekly pregnancy updates do come out on Saturdays. So like I said, I'm 36 weeks pregnant currently, and I'm trying to get as much prepared as I possibly can before baby girl makes her arrival, because she really could come at any time. So in order to kind of just relieve some of the stress and give me peace of mind, I've been starting to get things organized around the house so that I feel a little bit more prepared for when she does come. Last week I put out a postpartum prep video that showed kind of what I have in my postpartum bathroom station, as well as some other postpartum items that I plan on using. So if you missed that video, definitely check that video out after this one. Now remember, I am a first-time mom, so I'm probably way over preparing, but I would much rather have more than what I need rather than not enough. Once baby girl is here, I will be able to give you guys kind of a better idea as to what I actually used in my postpartum recovery kit, as well as my breastfeeding cart that I'm going to share with you today. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my breastfeeding/pumping station that I have set up. It is currently here in my bedroom because that's where baby girl will be most of the time sleeping with us. However, I did organize everything on a 3-tiered rolling cart. So depending on where I am breastfeeding or pumping at, kind of where I find is the most comfortable spot or the most convenient, then I can just roll that cart to that spot or in that room. So I do plan on breastfeeding as long as everything goes how it's supposed to go and that baby girl is healthy, that she doesn't have any allergies or anything like that. I did receive a couple of samples of formula from Similac, and I'm keeping those just to have them on hand in case for some reason I can't breastfeed and that it just doesn't work out, but the goal is to breastfeed baby girl. So now let's go ahead and jump over to my breastfeeding/pumping station, and I'm going to show you how I organized it. All right, so here is my breastfeeding and pumping station. And I'm just gonna kind of go through each tier and show you how I have each level organized. All right, so on the top tier, I have my electric breast pump. And this one that I went with is the Spectra S2 electric breast pump. I've heard so many great things about this one, and that's why I chose this one over some of the others. First of all, I hear that it is very quiet in comparison to some of the other electric breast pumps. And what I really love about this one is that it has the backflow protection, I believe it's called, so you don't have to wash out the tubes, whereas like with the Medela electric breast pumps, you do. You have to wash out the tubes, which are right over here. This particular one prevents bacteria from getting in the tubes or to the baby, something like that. I don't know exactly, but that was one of the main reasons that a lot of moms chose this one over some of the others like the Medela. So I'm excited to try this. Here is the plug, so as long as I'm near an outlet, I can just plug that into the wall. And then I have all of my breast pump supplies right here. So I'm just gonna kind of go through this little basket right here and show you what I have inside. So in this little compartment, I just have my adapters, as well as my suctions. Now nothing is put together quite yet because I still have to read up on how to put everything together, but I have the backflow protectors. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I think that's what it is. And then my tubes. So I basically just need to put those together and then those will be ready to go. They are already sterilized, but I'll probably wash them again right before I actually use them for the first time, just to be sure that there's no dust or anything on them. And then I wanted to show you the type of breastfeeding or pumping bags that I'll be using. So my insurance actually paid for my electric breast pump as well as for my milk bags. So they will send me 200 milk bags every 30 days if I need them for up to 3 years, which is amazing. Now granted, I don't know if I'll need that many. It depends on how many kids we have and for how long I'm breastfeeding. But these were the ones that they offered to send. So I'm definitely gonna try these out and I hope I love them. So this is the Kind twist system. And basically you just attach the adapter for your pump onto the bag, just like so. And I can do a video on this once I actually try them out to see if I like them or how to properly use them. But from what I hear, they're super easy to use. So you basically just pump directly into the bag, like so. And then you just unscrew it, screw the cap back on, which I have set aside, and then you freeze it. So I just wanted to show you guys that because I'm excited to try this out. So this system is really super easy to use because you don't have to have extra bottles. This literally pops into a piece of plastic and you pop a nipple on there and that becomes the bottle. So really, really cool, very convenient and easy to use, or at least it seems like it will be. So I can't wait to share more about this system with you guys once I try it out. Next, I left a pretty large space for my water because I know staying hydrated, especially when you're breastfeeding, is super important. Now, of course, I'm not breastfeeding right now, but I just wanted to show you guys that a large cup can fit in that space. And then if I wanted to put my cell phone or a battery pack or anything like that, I have room to do so. So that will just be kind of an empty space for whatever supplies I might need. Then I have a Sharpie so that I can label my breast milk bags. And then over here I just have some hand sanitizer as well as some vitamin D drops. So I didn't realize until I was researching that babies need to have D drops when you're breastfeeding because they're not getting enough vitamin D when you're breastfeeding exclusively. So I did put those up here. And then by the way, I did attach all of my little baskets and containers with some sticky tack underneath just to keep them from sliding around. So these are all stuck down so that they don't shift. So on the second tier, I have my pumping bra, and this came with my breast pump. So my insurance company paid for that as well. And I definitely suggest you look into whether or not your insurance company will pay for these things before you go out and buy your own, because they've really saved me a ton of money. And then this is just the directions on how to wear it, but just because I haven't tried it on yet and I haven't pumped it all yet, so I wanted to make sure to keep that in there. Up front here, I have a lot of disposable nursing pads. And then in the back, I also purchased these Bamboobies washable nursing pads. I've heard so many good things about this brand, and since I'm already leaking so much, even before baby girl is here, I have a feeling that I'm gonna be needing a little bit of extra protection, and I wanna see if I like the washable or reusable nursing pads. They may also be more absorbent. So these ones are for overnight, for the heavy leaking, and those are the ones I decided to get just because they might be a little bit more absorbent than these disposable ones. In the back here, I have some granola bars as well as some lactation cookies that one of my friends got for me. So I know it's important not only to stay hydrated, but also to make sure you have some snacks on hand when you're breastfeeding, just to make sure you are keeping up your milk supply. So I definitely plan on keeping this stashed with some goodies and good hearty snacks. And then right up front here is where I have a couple of different nipple creams. So first I have this Lancino Lanolin nipple cream, which I've heard a lot of great things about. I also have the Mother Love nipple cream, but that is actually in my hospital bag, which I will show you guys in another video. But this one I just decided to put over here in my breastfeeding cart. And then I did get a sample of this Bamboobies organic pumping lubricant. So you put this on before you start pumping, just to help ease any nipple pain or cracked nipples. So I'm gonna try that. If I like it, I might get some more, or I might end up getting some coconut oil as well. And then in the bottom tier, I just have a basket full of my milk bags. I just filled this up so that these are easy and convenient to grab and go when I need them. So I'll just grab one of these, use my Sharpie to label them, and then start pumping. Over here I have 5 burp cloths just for any extra spills or leakage, or just they'll be right on hand if I am breastfeeding baby girl. While this is near me, I will have some burp cloths on hand. These are actually cloth diapers, so I just rolled them up. You can pretty much use these for anything from what I've heard. So I'm just keeping a stash of those over there. And then I do have one more thing in the back here. So tucked away in the back, standing up, I keep this clipboard with these sheets of paper on it as well as a pen. And I do plan on documenting baby girl's feeding schedule as well as diapers, tummy time, her sleeping schedule, medications, and then how it's affecting her throughout the day. I found this free printable from Sunny Day Family. I'll link it down below if you are interested. But just because I'm a first-time mom and I don't really know what kind of schedule she's gonna need to be on yet, or what is gonna work for her, this will help me just to kind of keep track of everything. And then if there's anything that I'm noticing, maybe she is colicky or has reflux or just anything that comes up, I will be able to kind of refer back to this and see any trends or patterns that might have contributed to that. So hopefully this will help. I don't plan on using this all the time. I know that there are a lot of apps that have this as well, but if you know me, you know that I'm a paper pencil girl, and so I love to write everything down. So this I will probably keep. I might keep it up top. I'm not sure yet. I might even keep it in her nursery by her changing table. I haven't really decided, but for now I have it just in this cart, and I basically just have it stuck in the side like this. Oh, and something that I wanted to mention is that I also plan on purchasing the Haka, I believe is how you pronounce it, silicone handheld pump. That way, if for some reason I don't want to use the electric breast pump, or if I'm nursing her on one side and I want to pump on the other, I can use the handheld pump instead of using this pump. So that way I'll have a couple of options. And then I wanted to share that I plan on trying this mother's milk tea as well. This came from one of my friends, and I love teas, so this will be really, really nice for breastfeeding. So currently my pumping station is here in our bedroom next to our nightstand, and over here in our nightstand I'm just going to keep some extra breast pump essentials as well as any postpartum items. So I have my BellaFit girdle, my Belly Bandit wrap, and then back here I just have some extra pump parts as well as some breastfeeding pads, and I'll just kind of add to that as needed. So that is how I organized my pumping station. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, there are some things that I do plan on adding to my cart, such as the manual pump and most likely some coconut oil. And if there's anything else that you guys can think of that could possibly help me out with breastfeeding as a first-time mom, or help other pregnant women who are going to be breastfeeding for the very first time, please drop it down in the comments below so that we can all help each other out. It would be very, very much appreciated. I'm just kind of learning as I go and trying to be as prepared as possible. Of course, things are gonna change and we're gonna have to see just kind of what works best with our baby here at home once she's here and she is breastfeeding, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But I wanted to have something to start with so that it just kind of made me feel a little bit more prepared. Also, I wanted to share that I do have this breastfeeding pillow. So it's not a boppy. This is actually the My Breast Friend pillow. So it has the hook over here, so it can wrap around you and it can stay attached around your waist, which I love. And then there are these, it's kind of like contoured here in the middle to keep baby supported and comfortable. The other thing that I love about this is that it has a pocket here, so if I'm sitting on the couch or in the nursery, I can have this space for a water bottle or my phone, or just anything that I will need to have on hand, maybe some nipple cream, anything like that. But I do plan on trying this out before I purchase a boppy. I will probably still end up getting a boppy anyway, just because you can use it for so many other things, like having the baby use it for tummy time, or to practice sitting up when they're at that stage. So honestly, I'll probably get a boppy eventually, but I'm going to start with this since she won't be doing that for some time. And I do already have a tummy time mat that is very similar to a boppy. It's called a Prop-A-Pillar. I shared it with you guys in my baby shower haul. So that should help at least for now. But I am gonna start with this as my nursing pillow. And then eventually I will probably get a nursing cover as well. Let me know also what your favorite brands of nursing covers are. There are so many different ones to choose from, and I would love to know which ones you found helpful or which ones you really, really loved. So that way I can start looking into those. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to click subscribe. When we get to 20,000 subscribers, we will be doing a 20,000 subscriber giveaway. So we are getting so close. It's so exciting. So be sure to join the Nook fam. We would love to have you. See you guys next time. Bye.